And there's music in here, sometimes videos, Bible story, craft, games. Everything is done in this space here. And then as you can see through the bathroom is the nursery that we entered in the beginning. So this is the last of our quad. So we will go right back out this door that we came in. And then down this hall is the elementary children's program, and I'll turn that over to Deidre.
Okay, but what I want to do is I want to back us back out to the beginning here, because I want to show you guys what it's like, where we go from when elementary kids check in to where they enter their department. So they've checked in way over there across the lobby, and they have to go through the bottleneck of the nursery check-in. So one other thing that I think would be cool is if we could utilize this very long white void we know as a hallway. So that would, I think if we had some really cool signage and then we could utilize that, that might also help. Yeah, here's our signage. Here's our signage.
Very small.
You might detect a little sarcasm. That's of my spiritual gift. Anyway, so as the kids, elementary kids, check in, they walk across the lobby and down this hallway, past all of Rose's preschool area. As you notice, everything is cream. Not a lot of color, not a lot of anything that would indicate a kid's space. I do want you to zoom in on something new. Some really cool guy that we know decorated or designed this crocodile dock scenery here, and we were fortunate enough to be able to see you on video, Bruce, and replicate that. So we are kind of proud of that, so thank you for doing that. So anyway, this is the hallway kind of in between the pre-K and the elementary departments, if you will. My main meeting room is called the dugout, and kind of a baseball theme. We're not married to it. It's not something we have to have. It's just worked for us pretty well so far. This is the dugout. And this is kind of the multi-purpose space for K through 5th grade. It hasn't really been cleaned since Sunday, so I apologize for that. But anyway, this is the space that we use. As you can tell, there's bleachers and kind of some cubbies, some billboard type of stuff. The issues that we have in here is, one, we don't have enough room. And two, there's not any room for a stage, any type of music and that kind of thing. We do a lot of music, we just don't have a lot of room to do it. So this room is used for everything from Bible stories, snacks, games, music, you name it. Like Rose was saying, most of our rooms are multi-purpose rooms. We do 3 services. One of our services, our 10 o'clock service, is by far our biggest service, and we pack this room out. So anyway, but this is the dugout, and like I said, it's a great space, but it's just not a big enough space. So what we do, first and third service, we do large group the whole time. The kids stay together in this room for everything. During our 10 o'clock service, we do large group, small group format. So we do breakout groups, small groups. And so now I'm going to show you our very blah, that was rude, our very blah rooms right now. We just undecorated everything from our last curriculum, so you get to see the bare essentials. So this is one of our breakout rooms, which, as you can see, is two smaller rooms that we removed a wall and made it one longer room. We just took down a boxing ring and some other stuff, so this is completely the bare bones of this room. Nothing to it right now. We just decorate it per theme. So, like I said, we're in between, which is probably good for you guys, so you can see the blank canvas. So this is one of our rooms mostly used for small group activities. And moving right along, we'll take you to our next breakout room. And we just undecorated this room as well. And this room was also used this Sunday for a small group time, so small group discussion and activity. And once again, pretty much bare bones right now. The problem that we have is even within our breakout rooms, we don't have enough space when we break out and divide into smaller groups. Our rooms are still too small. So we're using hallways and wherever we can just to make sure we have enough room. So that's one of our other issues. And then finally, our last room, this is currently our special needs room, which we would love to see a much bigger room, but right now, due to our lack of space, this is where we are. So, and right now we don't have a specific special needs ministry, but that is something that we're working on policy and procedure to eventually get into place. We just want to make sure we don't get the cart before the horse. And so anyway, we're working on that, but this is currently our special needs room, and this is a room that will still need to exist. It doesn't have to be in this space, but it is something that we definitely will still need. So anyway, I'm going to have Duke walk you back down through the hallway here. One other thing. I want to show you the building from the outside, what the children's department from the outside looks like. But I don't have my key on me, so Rose, will you hold the door open so we don't, or you just hold it open so we don't get locked out on this windy day. So this is what it looks like when people drive in our entry from the highway. Because we are a growing church, we've had to add a couple of portable classrooms, which are not the most lovely and attractive feature right now, but because of space, we had to add those in. So basically, we have the same exact doorway in the midst of those two buildings over there. But this is when people drive in off of the highway up here, this is what they see from the outside. So I just want to make sure that you guys get a feel for the traditional outside of our building. So anyway, that's what we have going on from the outside. And these doors are open on Sunday morning. We would love for it to be more of a secure environment where people do not have access from the outside, but because of our parking situation and the layout of our building right now, that is something that we have to work on. That's why we're talking to you. So as you can see, our hallways right now are just tan and kind of plain, and we are so appreciative, though, of the building that we have. I want to make sure that that's clear. We're very, very blessed to have this space that we do have, and we want to make sure that is very well known. But we just feel like it is a kids department, and we want to make it vibrant, and just to do our best so that we can bring the Bible alive, and that kids will come to know Jesus through our space. And I know that can happen in any space, but we just really like to see something a little bit more current, something a little bit more exciting for our kids. Is there anything else that you want to add?
I don't think so.
Miss Deidre, you mentioned
Yes.
the long white hallway up there.
Yes.
Can we walk to that?
That's what I was just going to ask. Let's take it back in this way. And I have another little space that I want to show you guys too that I feel like can be utilized a little bit more. Okay, now I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on tape or not, but this is our bridal room. And our bridal room is an important room, and we understand that we don't want to step on any toes or anything, but in a growing children's department, we feel like maybe, if possible, that this is also a space that we could maybe inherit eventually. Am I safe in saying that?
Yeah.
So anyway, Duke, if you can step up this way just a little bit. I can envision this space, where this is like, if we stick with the baseball theme or something like that, where this becomes a souvenir stand, or this is a window and we have a canopy and we have all kinds of shirts and pendants and all that stuff available. And so we could still utilize everything on the inside of that room and maybe just take a small portion of it. I'm not sure exactly, but this area I can see decorated and have benches and that type of thing. I don't know. Like I said, that's why we're talking to you. But we just have all kinds of ideas, and we know you have even more. So we're going to show you now the plain white hallway from this angle. And this will take us back out into our lobby. So basically, as Rose was saying, her area, the pre-K area, is set up in a quad. And then my area is kind of along the hallway, and then the dugout. And like I said, we just want to get some ideas. We know that you've done this a million times over, so we know you'll blow us away. So anyway, we're going to